YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Taylor Times 2. I am Devin Taylor, and today I am going to be making homemade Pop-tarts that are gluten-free. So my kids do like Pop-tarts. We do eat the ones, or they do eat the ones out of the box, but I want to do something that is like a healthier option. So I got a recipe online, and I'll put where it came from originally in the description box, along with well, I guess I'll just put the link in the description box, and you can click the link and look at the blog that it came from. I think it may have been Momables, I believe. Hey Evan. And so we're going to get started with the recipe, and I kind of just wrote it down a little bit because usually I use my phone for recipes, but I'm using my phone for recording. And so you need a big bowl, which is what I have here. Evan, let's not sit on the table, right? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is get 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose gluten-free flour. I am using Bob's Red Mill. That is my favorite brand for like almond flour. That's the almond flour I use. So this one is gluten-free, and it is all-purpose. It's also dairy-free. Well, it's baking flour. So that's what we need, 1 1/3 cups of that. And then we need some salt, half a teaspoon of salt in there. And you should add xanthan gum to the recipe if your flour mixture does not have it. My flour mixture has xanthan gum, so we don't need that. Okay, so we got the salt out of the way. I'm using iodized sea salt because that's what I have and what I use. All right, and now the butter. We have a half a cup of butter, which is basically a stick. And what you want to do is get a grater. I have this handy dandy nice grater here, and you want to grate the butter on top of that mixture. And this just helps the butter to be easier to combine into your flour mixture. So I have never made this recipe before, guys. I know it looks like I have, and I'm explaining it so very well, but I haven't. So if you haven't, go back and watch my vlog, my very first vlog that I did on yesterday, my day with the boys, and our first vlog for Taylor Times 2. And in the vlog, you will see me messing with my bangs like the entire time. So today I got those bad boys pinned back so they can't interrupt. And in general, when I cook, I do like to have my hair pulled back. It's just more sanitary. I don't want to waste any butter. And I also don't want to omit any because of the recipe. I love to follow recipes to a T. Most things when I bake, I will have a recipe that I will use every single time, because for me, baking, you can be a good cook, but if your food is not consistently good, like, what's the point? All right, so coming over, letting you see that there. That's how that looks on top of there. Alright, so now we're going to combine it with our hands, and I'm going to take my rings off because I hate like doing stuff with my hands cooking wise with my rings. Leave my Fitbit on though, it's not a big deal. Alright, so we're just combining it thoroughly. We're not really trying to get a dough ball or anything special formed right now. I think the lighting got better on my camera after I did that, so that's cool. And then after that, we're going to add half a teaspoon of vanilla. I use Watkins. I use different brands of vanilla, but as long as it's pure vanilla, I don't have a problem. What's wrong, boo? The sun? Oh, the sun? Yes. Okay, Mommy will fix it for you, okay? Troy has a light sensitivity, so he hates that. Alright, so now I put the vanilla in and the applesauce, which is 3 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. And I think that's a half a teaspoon. Yeah, half a teaspoon of vanilla. I like to use this fat, stiff spatula when I combine stuff. So you just combine this until it's crumbly. And, whoa! It looks pretty crumbly to me. It's getting moist, of course, and I'm going to come over and let you see what that looks like as well. Alright, so it's crumbly. it also has a moist feel to it. All right, so now this is the part where you do the dough. This is going to get a little tricky. I don't really like working with dough, but we're going to get it done. So I got a tablespoon here, and this is ice cold water. I got ice cubes in it to make sure it stays cold. You're going to add 4 tablespoons of your ice cold water. That's just like standard. It's not going to be like, oh, unless it feels like you need it. So we're going to add this, and then I'm going to combine it. I'm going to use my spatula a little bit. And now is when we're looking to get it smooth and get ready to form that dough ball. And then you can add up to 2 more tablespoons of that ice cold water to make sure you're getting your dough the way you want it. Mine is getting pretty smooth. It's looking pretty good. You don't want to over mix, because if you do, it'll go from smooth back to crumbly, and that is not what you want. Okay, so I have my dough ball in here, and what you want to do now, I'm not like making it too tight or anything, just put it in there. Now this is going to be popped into the refrigerator for 30 minutes before we can start working with it to make it into the rectangles to add the filling for the Pop-tarts. Hey guys, we are back, and we have our dough ball. It didn't increase in size or nothing, so I don't think it's that kind of dough if you're expecting that. So what we're going to do first is lightly flour our surface. This is the same flour that we use to make the dough. So this is what we got going on.
I'll roll it now?
Not yet.
Put the cookie dough on.
And
I'm going to do the cookie dough.
You're going to touch this. Evan's hands are freshly washed. It's kind of heavy, huh?
But it's not that heavy.
I like to take my rolling pin, flour pan. I'll let you in a minute. I'm going to show you how it's done. And I put a little bit on my rolling pin. Alright, we got it rolled out pretty good. Now, for our Pop-tarts, you make them, recipe calls for them to be rectangles. We're not going to do rectangles because I don't have anything that can cut them and make it symmetrical, and I'm really weird. So I'm going to use this little glass dessert cup, and I'm going to use this. We don't need any more flour on there, baby, okay? I'm going to use this to cut my circles. Now, you're supposed to be able to get 16 rectangles out of it, and that'll make you 8 Pop-tarts. Obviously, you need 2 rectangles per Pop-tart. In our case, 2 circles. So this is what I'm going to be using.
Hey, Mom, I want to do that.
Alright, come on this side if you want to do it. Alright, I'm going to try to get them close together so I don't have to roll this flour out 1,000 times, but we'll have to roll it out again. Alright, Evan, go ahead and stamp it on there. It's kind of like a stamp. Now what we're about to get ready to do is show you how we're going to fill the pastries and what that process entails. First things first is you get one, and we are going to do some with strawberry fruit spread.
I'm going to do that.
And then some, we're going to do a couple. Evan wanted to do like marshmallows and chocolate chips, kind of like a s'mores situation. And we'll glaze them once they come out. Right now, you know, we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
We've done that. Now the next thing we have to do, we have our milk right here. And we use the milk to seal the edges. So you just dip your finger in it. You could also use a pastry brush. I don't have a pastry brush right now. On the edges, babe. Just along the edges. Yeah. And what that's going to do is help to seal this with the other dough. It's going to help it stick, basically. We're going to take our fork and we're going to press around the edges to make an actual
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
seal. It says to cut a little bit in here
Hey,
for air pockets.
I know how to do.
So I'm going to do this part. No, babe, Mama's going to do this. We are done, ready to put them in the oven, 350, and we're going to start off for 20 minutes. Okay, guys, we're back. I've cut the edges off of my special guy here. I'm going to grab a spoon and get ready to do the glazing and the sprinkles. Let's put the glaze on my special friend first.
What? That's not even special. It looks like a lady or an old man.
Evan said he looks like an old lady or an old man. Okay, Ev. So after I put the glaze on, can you put the sprinkles on?
Sure. I'll do anything you say.
Oh, I like that. On one plate.
Chocolate on the other.
Chocolate on the other.
Mm-hmm.
Really good? Mm-hmm. Which one do you like best? Chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay. Well, so this recipe is a success. Give us 2 thumbs up. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys.